everybody, it's Aspie Drummer here. I hope you're doing well. I'm really excited. As many of you know, I am attempting to break a world record drum marathon, meaning I have to play drums continuously to some music tracks for over 150 hours in 1 minute, because that's the current record. So, that being said, the links will be posted on this page, but I want to talk to you today about AVA Drums, a Canadian company out of Edmonton, Alberta, who is also sponsoring this world record breaking event. Now, Craig has made a special snare for this event that I'm going to be using exclusively during the whole 150 plus hours. My goal is 162. But anyways, he sent me a couple of snares. Now, one of them's going up for auction. We're going to talk about that. But this one here is a beautiful, beautiful snare. It is a 14x5 maple stave. So, for those who don't know what stave means, this is not plywood or veneers, you know, sliced down into thin and then rolled up. This is actually pieces of maple, hard maple. And what he's done is they've been glued together and they're locked in, kind of like a puzzle. I'll be interviewing them because I really want to get them on this show because I think it'd be really cool, especially that they're a Canadian drum company. So this snare is absolutely marvelous. I have not played it yet, but we will hear this because I'm going to get on the drum kit with it and I'm going to do some beats, different types of beats, so you guys can hear what this snare sounds like. But I want to talk about the construction of this snare. I've been playing for 35 years, and I've done, you know, seen many drum kits from Sonar, Tama, Pearl, you name it, all the big names, right? Even some of the other names like Ayut, DW, and all them. Now, the quality in this, the craftsmanship in this is, I'm not just saying this because they're sponsoring me, but you know what? They are phenomenal. The work that's gone into this. And I mean, you'll see this in some of the pictures, but what I like about it is that because it's stave here, he didn't just make it all circle. It's not just flat, right? We can see some of the edges of where the wood comes together, which I think is cool, but they went further. And what they've done is at the top portion where the head hits the rim of the head, the steel ring, it's actually not touching the shell at all. So he has machined it and sanded it down beautifully too, where the head is actually, the ring of the head is about this far off from the drum shell, top and bottom. I've seen this with the Sonar compressor series, which I have one here and one behind me, where the shell diameter is a little bit smaller than what it calls for, and it allows the head to sit over a little bit more like a timpani or an old gong drum. But anyways, the thing is that this is a true 14-inch with the modified edge where the head touches the beveled edge, right? He uses different kinds of heads. Now this came with a Remo Ambassador coated, which I really like this, and the same with the bottom. It's a Remo Ambassador, so he doesn't put cheap heads on them from, like, you know, the guys will have, you know, the cheap Chinese branded Remos or whatever other brand that are made for them and they're cheaper heads, right? So this came with a really, 2 sets of really good heads. The hardware on it, rock solid, beautiful hardware. I cannot say enough about this drum on just how it looks, and it makes me want to go, I don't even want to hit this. I just want to put it up on display because it's beautiful. So, you know, AVA Drums, kudos to you, because this, I can't wait to hear this. The head is brand new. I mean, I've tapped on it, but that's it. It is super sensitive, which I like, but it's got, I'm already hearing some really nice tones. It's crisp, it's clean. So, yeah, this is, I'm excited. We're going to hear this in a minute. Now, for the event, they've also donated a very special snare drum. This is a 13 by, I believe it's 6.5. Now this was with black hardware, beautiful black hardware. I love the black chrome. Kind of jealous because, well, I have something like that and I like it. And beautiful hickory shell. Again, it's stave, and the same thing where it's been beveled at the top where the bearing edge is, so that the head, the ring of the head, is not touching it. So again, there's that precise machining going on. So we got hickory shell with maple rings. What's cool about this drum is that, so the company AVA is named after his daughter, Ava. So Craig named the company after his daughter. What's special about this snare is that it was actually colored by his daughter, Ava. She colored this herself. It's not used, and she's also put on the bottom here with the signature, she also got a little sticker with her name and a little smile. So this snare drum is going to be auctioned. You can go on their website and find their drums at avadrums.com. They have another one like this, and you'll see the price of this. You know, being hickory, and hickory's harder to work with because it is a harder wood, but again, the quality in this thing is magnificent. I'm going to have to auction this for myself. Yeah, I won't. Anyways, whoever wants to win the auction for this, we're going to have this up on our site, and throughout the event, that's starting January 28th until February 6th. This will be put up for silent auction and will run throughout the thing. Someone's gonna, you know, buy this beautiful snare, and all the money's going towards Ability Dogs Canada. So thank you, AVA Drums, and thank you, Ava, because you know what? I love the coloring. You know what I love? It's not symmetrical, it's asymmetrical, and I love it. But the drum is just, again, the quality in this is outstanding. So, without further ado, how about I head over to the drum kit and let's break in this virgin drum and let's see what it sounds like. So there you have it. This is basically the stock heads, but they are good heads. They're not the cheapos. I love it. I love the feel. Still got to break in the heads a bit, you know. And I like to play with a really tight top head. That's how I like to play. As I saw that I put the damper on there and just totally killed it. This snare is just, it's got a natural tone that does not like to be choked. You can't muffle this snare, or else you might as well just go buy a cheap snare if you're going to do that. But this snare has a really beautiful voice, and there's a feedback from it that's just not just the noise, but the feel of it. It's just like solid. You can tell that there's just this really solid, rigid build in the snare, and the shell is just, you can almost feel the vibration from the shell. It's just I've got so many snares. I've never played one like this at all, ever. AVA, you guys rock. I think that I'm going to be switching over my whole shell kit to AVA at some point, because you know what, this is just outstanding. The Stave drum is incredible, and you know, other people do make it, like Pearl makes Stave kits, Stave drum snare drums. But I'm going to tell you something. I looked at their prices compared to AVA Drums prices. There is absolutely no comparison. And if you're in Canada, you want to buy an AVA drum. So check it out. Go to avadrums.com and give them a look, because you're going to see some really beautiful stuff in there. You know, wear a bib because you will drool. So I'm warning you right now. AVA, thank you guys so much. You rock. This snare is beautiful. I'm going to be using this to break a world record. So this thing is going to be put through its paces. And I'm telling you that I'm in love with it right now. I really am. It is just a beautiful snare. So thanks again for watching, guys. And we will see you January 28th at the Brass Monkey in Ottawa when the clock officially starts. The link is in the description. And don't forget to check out AVA Drums. Check them out on Facebook and give them a like. Thank you for watching.